They say if you don't move forward, life will leave you behind. But some people just cannot resist dragging old wounds into the spotlight. And today, one name is disturbing the peace of Nigeria again. And of course, the name is Yinka Theisen, the embattled wife or the ex-wife, I mean ex whatever, to Link Edochie. I'm sure that name resonates very well with you. Okay? So they say when a matter has been laid to rest, only to, it's only the foolish that go digging it up again. And I believe that is what is happening. Because we all thought we have heard the last of Yinka in this whole Yul Edochie, JudyAustin, MayEdochie conundrum. But from nowhere, we started hearing the voice of Yinka once again. And like I said, it's only, I mean, it's only the foolish, that go and dig up what has been laid to rest all and all over again. But here we are. And the name on everyone's lips this week or few days now is none other than Yinka Theisen again. The woman who once walked out of marriage, was it really marriage? Okay, from Link Edochie, like I said, only to keep dragging herself back into the Edochie family drama every now and then. And yet, she's at it again. And this time, she's pointing fingers at Queen May's Edochie fans, In fact, she even called a male out, saying that, pointing fingers at May's fans, crying about cyberbullying and insinuating that May herself is not behind the trolls. That is what she's allegedly saying right now. But wait, since when did replying online trolls become compulsory? Will Yinka buy, for instance, if she does not respond to faceless handles throwing insult all over the place? If she does not reply, then will she buy? Because I'm wondering. My people are asking, what exactly is Yinka's end game in all of this? What is her end game? Why this sudden resurrection of her grievances at this particular material time? Why? And why now? Could it be that she's upset that nobody is talking about her again? And she's now clinging to MayEdochie's shadow just to trend once again? Because who knows, maybe perhaps she had been wondering, because even me, just without MayEdochie, it's like she's out of news. Nobody talks about her. Maybe that as an attention seeker, that bothers her a lot. And now the only way for her to cling to relevance and attention is possibly to, begin to drag MayEdochie all over again. Because let's be honest, my people, attacking Queen May is the surest way to get cheap publicity in Nigeria right now, especially by Yinka. That is the only surest way, I tell you. So it is not surprising that she's at it once again. Now, Yinka claims she's a victim of relentless cyberbullying, allegedly from May's fans, right? But people are asking, bullying how? Was she dragged into the market square? Or is it just Instagram and Facebook comments? She says May supporters have turned her life into a living hell. But skeptics say she seems to enjoy the attention too much to genuinely step away. Honestly, because that's the only way to describe this. And let's not forget, May herself has been very quiet. Queen May has refused to descend into the mud with Yinka. Yet Yinka insists it is May who is fueling these attacks. I don't get it because May is all over the world, projecting, rebranding her brand and just growing her brand. That's all we say in the social media. So at what time did May, even for once, mention her name, for God's sake? But here's where the irony even bites. Yul Edochie himself, the origin of all this wahala, and JudyAustin, the so-called co-pilots, they have all gone strangely quiet for some time now, to be fair to them. The battlefield is calm now. Even Queen May has been busy focusing on her brand, like I said, her children, and her healing. So the question remains, why is Yinka restless? Why is she trying to be more Catholic than the Pope? Because Yul and Judy, who are the principal people in this whole thing, have gone quiet. Who exactly sent her on this errand of endless bitterness? Because that is all she does. So who is sending her? Some argue that Yinka is simply unable to move on from her failed marriage to Yinka Edochie. But was it actually marriage? A marriage that the elder brother of Link came out to say, we don't know her. So is that exactly a marriage? Instead of starting afresh, she keeps cycling back to the same drama, dragging her name into a fight that has already lost steam. Maybe she doesn't know, or they've not told her. Is this what she wants her legacy to be? Forever the ex-wife of who cannot let go? Or forever ex-wife that cannot let go? Is that the legacy she wants to leave? Others whisper that she thrives on outrage, that she knows once she mentions MayEdochie's name, the blogs will carry it, and boom. And true to what she said, she's trending again. After all, yours sincerely is talking about her right now, even if it's on the negative once again. But here's the bitter truth. Yinka has been warned. Advisors and friends have begged her to back out, to cease fire, to leave sleeping dogs lie. Yet she refuses. She would rather cry wolf, scream cyberbullying, and paint herself as a victim. And Nigerians are not buying it at all, at all. They are even asking, Madam, who sent you? Is this really about trolls or about relevance? Of course, the answer is already so evidently clear for everybody to see. It's all about relevance, I tell you. Because make we talk true. Make we talk true. Every public figure gets dragged one way or the other every day. Even MayEdochie herself has been called names. She has been mocked. She has been insulted. Yet she has never come online to cry cyberbullying to anybody. She's got no time for all that nonsense. She lets her silence speak. Yes, that's all she does. She lets grace cover her up. And she's been living on that cover of grace up till now. But Yinka, this one is different. Every little comment about her becomes a war. Yes. Every troll becomes a headline. Must the world stop spinning because Yinka's feelings are hot? I don't get it. I really don't get it. This is why outrage is boiling online. People are angry that she's disrupting the peace at a time when everyone else has moved on. They are asking whether Yinka is just an attention seeker, hungry to insert herself into a narrative that no longer concerns her. And the sarcasm is not missing, because one commentator even asked, will Yinka faint if she ignores her phone for one day? Another one said, now who no get peace of mind, they look for enemies in every shadow. God. But what will help me talk to this Yinka for one? Because I don't really understand what she's doing and why she's doing this to herself. Because she's got kids. And one day when these kids grow up, they are going to go on Google. And they are going to, when they type their mom's name, what they're going to get as feedback is all this rubbish. Is that the legacy she wants to leave? So what's her problem, if I may ask? What is the end game to all of this? Is it to force Queen May to acknowledge her? Is it to drag the Edochie family name into fresh disgrace? Or is it to just keep herself relevant in the gossip pages? One thing is clear though. Yinka has refused to let go. She is like a restless spirit, cycling a graveyard, disturbing the calm, refusing to move on, and in the process, turning herself into a caricature of bitterness. Because that's all we see right now. And to think Yinka Edochie has long moved on. The Edochie family is quiet. May is glowing. And even Yul and Judy are hiding in silence. Yes, so those ones are shocking themselves. Okay? But Yinka, for where she's ever restless. She's ever loud. She's desperate for the spotlight. Even if it's on the negative. The truth is harsh, but let's say it as it is. Not every fight is worth fighting, and not every troll deserves a reply. The day Yinka learns this, maybe, just maybe, peace will finally find her. But until then, she is going to continue to roam around like that restless spirit in the graveyard. Okay? So, but until then, like I said, Nigerians will keep asking, must she always drag MayEdochie's name into her troubles? Must she always disturb the peace with cries of cyberbullying? Because at this point, people are tired. I tell you, Nigerians are tired. And as one Yoruba proverb says, if you refuse to let your shame rest, the world will help you display it. And I think that is what everybody is doing now, helping her display her caricature and her shame all over the social media again and again. And I'm going to just end by saying this. Because at the end of the day, no amount of noise will bring peace to a restless soul or spirit. If Yinka cannot let go, she alone will carry the burden of her bitterness. No one else will help her carry it. Because as the elders say, the one who refuses to let sleeping dogs lie will be the first to get bitten. And with this, I just want to end this story because I don't want to make it too long. But for those of you who are close to Yinka or who can pass this message to her, please, it is time for her to let go. She has to stop making caricature of herself all over the social media because I don't want her to leave a legacy that is all about basketballs, all about this sort of, nonsense going on in the social media. Because what kind of legacy, honestly, will she be leaving for her kids? Okay? So what do you think about this story of Yinka coming out from nowhere again at this time when there's quiet, when there's peace coming back to the Edochie family name again? Please feel free to go to the comment section and leave your thoughts right there. And hopefully yours sincerely will meet you right there to take this conversation further. God bless you. I'll be right back. Bye-bye.